Hey, welcome to another edition of Seattle Mariners Organizational Report, episode 25 with Coach Mike Jones, a coach with the most, coming at you from coast to coast, live here in Puyallup, Washington, at the NGW Greenroom Studios. Yeah, man, the Mariners have been kicking butt on this, here on this Friday, July 15, 2022. We won 11 in a row yesterday, the second longest winning streak in Mariners history. We're going to break the record with 15-game win streak that they set back in 2001 in their historic 116-game season. Yeah, what a game yesterday. Marco started that game. He struggled to start the game off, but came up with 6 solid innings afterwards. And then onto the bullpen, which we held it off. What a game yesterday with Sam Haggerty was 3 for 4 with 3 runs, an RBI, and an inside the park home run. Wow, man, that was exciting. That's only the 6th inside the park home run from the Mariners in history. And then let's see what else happened. Yeah, Ty France came back he sat out the day before the second game of the doubleheader. He was 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs and his 16th double. And then let's see what else. Also, yeah, in the top of the 8th, the Mariners scored 3 runs to take the lead. And then Diego Castillo took over in the bottom of the 9th. And it was a little sketchy for a second. Marcus Semien ripped a single off of Diego Castillo's hip. He picked up the ball, threw it to first, overthrew first. That put Semien on second base. So the Mariners ended up walking Corey Seager and then ended up getting out. Odalis Garcia flew out to left field for the Mariners could win that game. Okay, on to the report. All right, yesterday the Tacoma Rainiers, the PCL champions, they're now 36-50. We beat the Oklahoma City Dodgers in Cheneystadium yesterday, 8-5. Oklahoma's now 51-36. Yeah, and what a game that was. And Kelnick's been doing really good down there in Tacoma. He was the player of the week last week, and he's been being pretty solid. He backed cleanup for the first time yesterday. He was 3 for 4 with an RBI and a walk. He also had an outfield assist. He threw out a guy at home plate. So that was nice to see. Other top performances in the Cheneystadium yesterday was Kevin Padlo was 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. And McCoy had his 8th home run. He was 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And also Darren McGuckin, he won that game. He's 6-5 now. He had a solid start with 6 innings pitched, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, and struck out 4. His ERA is now 4.98. And today, Oklahoma City will be back in Cheneystadium for the 4th game of that series. The starting pitchers are to be determined. Okay, on to Arkansas. Arkansas is now 43-41. We're at the Wichita Wind Surge at Riverfront Park in Kansas City there. Yesterday we lost in Wichita 11-5. Let's see what happened there. Top performers for the Travelers yesterday was Angia, was 1 for 4 with a run and 3 RBIs. Unroe got his 3rd home run. And also Cade Marlowe was 1 for 4 with a run. And then top pitching performances were Shipley had 2 innings pitched, gave up 2 hits, and he struck out 2. Okay, today Arkansas is back in Wichita, and the starting pitchers are to be determined. Okay, on to the Everett Aquasox. Yesterday, the Everett Aquasox beat the Tri-Cities Dust Devils 6-2 in Tri-Cities at Giza Stadium. Everett is now 41-42, and Tri-Cities is 36-45. Today's starting pitchers at Giza Stadium are Juan Mercedes for the Aquasox. He's 3-5 with a 4.14. And the Tri-Cities is going with Salvador, who's 1-4 with a 3.83. Top performers yesterday in Giza Stadium were Novelli Marte. He's coming on strong. He's heating up. He was 4 for 5 with 2 runs and 3 RBIs. His average is now up to 272. Marte hit his 14th home run yesterday. Okay, but he did have his 21st error. Hopefully he can get those errors down and get those under control. So hopefully he can be out in the field there once he gets to the majors and won't be just a DH. But I'm looking forward to his career, and we'll be keeping an eye on him. Also, Darrell Gomez was 1 for 4 with an RBI and a walk. Albert Rodriguez was 1 for 4 with a run and a walk. And Justin Levy was 2 for 4 with 2 runs. Okay, Justin Levy also had his 17th stolen base. He's got some wheels. Jim Joyce got the win yesterday. He's now 4-8. He had a solid start, 5 2/3 innings. Gave up 3 hits, no runs, and he struck out 13. Man, that's impressive. Also, top pitching performances was Alford, 1 inning pitched, no hits, no runs, and 1 strikeout. His ERA is now down to 1.93. Okay, on to the Modesto Nuts in the California League. Modesto's now 40-44. We lost yesterday at Lake Elsinore 5-4. Lake Elsinore's 51-33, and they'll be playing again today at the Diamond there in California. Top pitching performances yesterday against the Storm were Jackson had a solid start, 5 innings pitched with 4 hits, only gave up 1 run, and he struck out 5. And then the top offensive performances was Edwin Arroyo, 2 for 4 with a run and his 18th double. He also got his 18th stolen base. His batting average is now .317, where hopefully he'll get a chance in Everett Aquasox after the break. Also, Harry Ford with 2 for 4 with a run and 3 RBIs and his 6th home run. And then Jonathan Clace had his 8th home run. He was 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Other notable performances was Joaquin Cabrera was 2 for 4, and he also had an outfield assist. All right, today's starting pitchers for Modesto are to be determined. All right, back to the Mariners. The Mariners are 48-42, and we won that game yesterday 6-5 against Texas, who's now 41-46. The Mariners are second in the wild card. We're 1 game above Boston. And then we're second in the West, 11 games back from Houston. Today we got Robbie Ray on the mound. He's been in his Cy Young form. His last 6 games, he's 2-0 with a 0.93 ERA. In 38 innings, he's got 46 strikeouts in his last 6 games. So he's been dominating, and we look forward to more of that today so we can get our 12th win. And also the Mariners are 19-3 in their last 22 games. We're also 14-1 since we've got Carlos Santana. So we look forward to a win today. And let's take a better look into today's game. They're in Texas. Okay, let's see. Okay. Today in Texas, yes, only a few people have faced these pitchers. Ty France is batting .500 with the home run against Matt Bush. Matt Bush is 2-1 with a .364 for Texas. Robbie Ray is now 7-6 with a .351 ERA and 123 strikeouts for the Mariners. Also, Julio Rodriguez is batting .500 against Bush. Gino Suarez is batting .667 with 3 RBIs against Bush. And J.P. Crawford's batting 1,000, but he's still to be determined. He hurt his thumb in that last game of the doubleheader in Washington, and we're not sure if he's going to be playing today. Now, against Robbie Ray for the Rangers, Marcus Semien has had success. He's batting .500 with 2 RBIs against Ray. Corey Seager has had 38 at-bats against Ray. He's batting .184 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Other than that, Jonah Heim is batting .333 against Ray. Other than that, nothing notable that stands out for the Rangers. But hey, we hope the Mariners can do it. Hey, you can also check me out on my podcast, The Coach Mike Jones Show, where I do the Seattle Mariners and the Cincinnati Reds organizational report. And also, I'm on one of the #1 podcasts in the world, Turnbuckle Turmoil, where we've been around for 10 years now with 1,700 shows going strong. Me with sign guy Jason Amos, and we're going to have our next show at 3 o'clock today. And go Mariners!